Have you ever seen a toy so utterly fantastic that before you even held it, you knew it was one of your favorite toys? Because I'm not joking. That's this right here. When they did the announcement for a Prince Adam Cringer 2-pack, I looked at the pictures and I smiled. I mean, I smiled. Like I was infinitely happy. It's hard to explain the level of joy that entered my being just because this goofy cat was a thing. Just because this fantastic Adam was a thing. Just because they knew they had to give him the happy face. We have happy Adam. We have happy Cringer. We have scared Cringer. We have articulated Cringer. We have the power sword being exactly what it was from the show, which I would argue is a better design power sword than the sword that we got in the toy line. Yes, I honestly think that. I'm not even close to kidding. I think the power sword of the animated series in the 80s is a better design than the sword that we got that came with the original mini comics and the original figures. It's just the way that I feel. I mean, this is also a cartoon design Adam. A cartoon design Adam. Like a cartoon Cringer makes me want a cartoon Battle Cat. Like I don't have enough of these cats. I got like 6 cats in here. But I don't care. I don't care. Like, I'm telling you right now, this thing right here, I almost can't even explain it. Every picture I saw brought joy to my life. Now I own it. It's right there. And it is utterly fantastic. Let's check it out. Little different. I'm going to hold the camera so we can really get in because this is new artwork that I don't just want to skip. First off, that is so good. Before we even get started, 80s. Look at that. Look at that right there. 80s Adventures. That's awesome, by the way. This packaging is awesome, by the way. Look up here. Here we got the top. What's going on over here? So we got Evelyn, and she looks like the way she should have actually looked. We got Triclops, we got Skeletor. They're looking on from the foliage over there and whatnot. We got this beautiful waterfall because, man, the fantasy world of Eternia is just something to behold. We got Adam. He's relaxing. A nice relaxing day over at the river where the waterfall is. Cringer, already aware that something is funny. He's got that very much instinct. Well, something's not quite right, Adam. Like, looking right here. The side of the box, we have Imp. He's also looking on from the sides. And now this is twice that I saw Imp on packaging, which makes me feel like Imp is on the way soon. It really does. If he hasn't already been released and I just I'm not aware of it. I don't know what this thing is. I mean, I remember it in the series, but I don't remember what that thing is. The back is amazing. I've been getting rid of the artwork because for the most part, it hasn't been that big of a deal to me. I've known that I can get rid of the artwork and that there's going to be another art book coming. I mean, they've already done 2 art books, 3 art books actually. So I'm just looking forward to the next art book. But this I'm keeping. I want to frame this, and I'm not even close to kidding. This is amazing. It's Cringer sitting back there. It's Adam in the forefront right here. It's Castle Grayskull at its absolute finest. We have Zor leaving the castle right now. All the lightning striking at this exact moment. The power gathering around him. Just about to make the first wave transformation. That is serious artwork. I want this square right here. I don't know where I'm going to put it, but I am not losing that part of the artwork. I'm going to frame that. That's absolutely fantastic. And that is the box. Now, let's see this figure. Look at that right there. That says everything that this needs to say almost immediately. We literally got an Adam that could put his hand on his hip, right? We got that. We literally got an Adam with the kind of hand that we need in order to hold the sword aloft and actually say the magic words. Also, he can, for what it is, he can hold the sword very straight up in the air. Are you seeing the amount of straight up in the air that we can get from this Adam? Look at that. The shoulder works very well, and there's a lot of give in his vest thing. So just, this is absolute. Yeah! Look at this with his hand on his hips. Oh, this is fantastic. Hey there. I love this so much. He can put his sword down and just look, we'll call it dashing. Okay? You wanna say whatever you want to say about it? That's fine. I'm going to call it dashing, right? And, bop, there, his head is off. Oh no. His head is on. There we go. That's amazing. Look at that right there. I love this. I can't help it. I can't help it. That is fantastic. That is absolutely fantastic. Look how happy he is. And it's like, you could get away with being goofy happy or being happy happy. You could run photos that are funny jokes with this character, while at the same time, you can run photos that are just, you know, like literal heartfelt moments with him and Cringer, and get away with both of them. The other head, in case we didn't get a good look at that, there it is. It's a very solid Adam. I actually like these cartoon heads a lot. And then Cringer. Because, wow, when I tell you, look at that. Like, I'm going to tell you right now, I like Battle Cat, but he does not move well. Like at all. That 80s Battle Cat that we get in Origins, he's awesome. He's Battle Cat. I like him for what he is. He moves okay, but he doesn't move all that well. This has been a completely retooled new idea from the ground up cat body. This is absolutely fantastic. It moves easily as well as the Masterverse cat. Yes, I truly believe that. Look, I have him sitting down. It's true he was sitting down in the package, but I just made like minor adjustments and got him sitting flat. He's sitting flat. Look at that right there. He's got his little tipped head. Huh? There's a lot of movement in the head, as you're seeing right now. And the neck allows him to move, look up, look around. He's got a lot of solid movement here. Look at that. See what I mean? This is absolutely phenomenal. Like, I am legit impressed. Standing all the way up. So we're going to allow our cat to stand up for a moment here. I'm going to put his feet right here on the ground. And then these have to go back so that we can get these feet to flatten out. So those can also. And there he is standing up. He never cuts a dashing figure. He's just like literally the largest house cat ever. And that's what he's supposed to be. He always, even when relaxed, always has a little bit of concern about him. Like he's a little bit worried. His tail is up and everything like that. But it moves around for what it's worth. You could put it down and stuff like that. And then there he is. And he's just kind of like, oh, Adam, I don't know. I mean, I'm kind of tired. I just like to kind of hang out. Like, he's fantastic. Let's take the head off. That was very easy. That was very, very easy. I had almost no real resistance from it at all. Let's put the scared head on. Looks like the ball joint's right there. Looks like we'll just push it on. Oh, that was very easy. That was very easy. He's there. The mouth opens. Oh, let's get a refocus. I apologize. And the mouth closes. That's solid right there. We could literally get... Can we get him to like cover his eyes? Can we do that ridiculous pose? I'm very curious if we can get that. Where's our range of movement stop us? Okay, we got this. Looks like I can kind of cover his eyes. I can cover his eyes. Look at that. If I messed with it long enough, I could get him on the ground and I could cover up his eyes. Just like they do in the show, where he's scared and he covers up his eyes. This is amazing to me. It really is. It absolutely floors me how good this is. Turn the paw here. I got the first one. How'd I get the first one? Okay, he's kind of like this. He's got to get his hand up there. I don't know if I can get both. Can I get both to cover his eyes? Because that's what I want. I want like a... I want him to kind of hide, right? There you go, buddy. Be a scared. Be a scared, buddy. Put your tail up. Oh, turn the tail. Turn the tail. There we go. Tuck it back. I can't get it perfect, but I got awful close. Oh, there, I think I got it, kind of. There, I got him. See that? I got him. I got him to lay down and cover up his eyes while he's here like... There's nothing to worry about here, man. There's nothing here. Maybe not for you. Like, this is so amazing. I am a little kid playing with toys at this moment. I don't even care. That's a lot of movement. We have so much movement. I don't know if there's anything that I can't necessarily do with this cat. This cat has tremendous posability, which absolutely makes me want a new battle cat, because like the other battle cat is simply not as good. I stand by that judgment. I do. I really do. He's fine. He poses for what he's worth, but he's not absolutely great. This is absolutely tremendously wonderful. We'll close his mouth. We'll put his tail up. Move his leg forward a little bit like this. So we kind of got like a thing here. He's kind of standing. He's worried. And we'll put you on the side here. Laughing and whatnot. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that literally something right out of the show? I love this figure. You know what toys are about? Toys are about fun. They're about imagination. They're about enjoyment. They're about this little part of yourself that gets lost as we move forward. A little piece of ourselves that falls into paying bills, moving forward, getting older, taking responsibility, and seeing all the things that life have. Not that all the things in life are bad, but as we move forward, a little bit of that mystery, a little bit of that fun is lost in the everyday. A little bit of that imagination that pushed us forward to the next thing. The wonderment is gone. It does go away. But every now and then, something connects us to our childhoods in a big way. Something pushes us to remember shows that we used to love, characters that we used to love, things that we used to love. And this is why companies play the nostalgia card. Life can be hard. It isn't always fun, regardless of your position in life. There are hardships that we all face, everything from our health, to our friends, to our family, to our everyday, to the boredom of the grind. And that is the reason that companies target nostalgia. That's the reason they put out things like Ninja Turtles. They know that it's been about 30 to 40 years. And they know that around this time, we're all adults and we're all wishing we had minor escapes. Or large ones, for that matter. That is the reason why these things are put out the way they are. Sometimes they are infinitely grimy cash grabs. That is the way it is. I'm not making excuses for them. Sometimes we very blatantly accept what those cash grabs are, and we buy them for that little taste, that little tactile feeling of what it used to be like Christmas morning, birthday, whatever, when you would tear open the packaging and take the character out and move him around for a while. We remember it. We remember a time fondly in our lives where there were no worries. There was only the moment of imagination, fun, and mystery, wonder, adventure, and so on and so on. We remember it and we try to get it back. That is why a lot of things get bought, especially for older collectors, when you often hear this one phrase, I'm trying to get the toys that I had when I was a kid. A lot of people base their collection on what they had when they were a kid or what they remember, what is closest to that representation, or all the things they couldn't get when they were a kid because we just didn't have the money or didn't have the means. This is something that a lot of older collectors get on board with. I can understand that. I've done it myself. I collect a lot of new lines. I like a lot of newer stuff. But I can understand nostalgia. And I can understand because I'm one of the guys that when Playmates re-released the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles with basically nothing changed, I was the first in line to want all 4 of them. I didn't jump too much further into the line after that. I got what I wanted and I moved on, and that's fine. But every now and then, a toy company puts in the extra effort. They don't just grab your nostalgia, and they don't just feed off a love that you already have established for a property. They give you something new. Something you haven't had, something you haven't seen, something that seems like it always should have been there, but it never was. And it makes you wonder why. Why didn't they make that character? Why didn't they do that toy? How come they haven't done this? Where's this, this, and this? Where? Why? How? We had a Prince Adam when we were growing up. I say we. I was not a He-Man fan until wildly recently. But it doesn't mean I can't appreciate it because of where I've come from in toys. And this Adam, this feels like the Adam you always should have had. Because the Adam that was released simply was not the Adam that you were watching on that show. And Origins tried to give that to you for what it was worth. And he's a solid figure. I reviewed him. You can check that out if you want. But he doesn't even hold a candle to this. Cringer, Adam, the joy, the happiness, the expression, the movement, the craftsmanship of the figure, the colors. They're literally a cartoon in real life right there. That is as good as it could possibly get. It matches the exact aesthetic of the toys that you would have grown up with new modern articulation, paint jobs that are absolutely extraordinary, an expression that you simply won't forget, and a mold that will literally live as a classic from this point forward. That is an unbelievably good toy. Having it in your hands is like being a kid all over again. It really is. It is that exact thing that you are looking for in a nostalgic property. It is brilliant. 2 thumbs, way up. Great job. Unbelievable work by the creator at Mattel. Creators. Because this is a masterpiece. Hands down. I'm gonna get out of here.
I have spoken. Take what you will from it.